What?
Yo, what the? Yo! You see that? Is that it?
Hello?
Yo, you see that, dude? Look! Yo, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, go.
Like videos.
Oh.
What would you do if the forest wasn't empty? From strange figures to unexplained sounds, these 6 encounters prove some trails are better left unexplored. Case number 1. On December 2nd, 2019, he and his friends walked into an abandoned naval base, hidden far inside the woods. The place was old, burned in parts, and collapsing from age. Right from the start, the air felt heavy, as if the buildings were holding on to something dark.
I'm with my boy Juan, I'm with Kyle, and I'm with Dylan, and we are going to an abandoned naval base. This place was built back in the 1800s, so it's super old. And since then, someone has tried to burn it down, but a lot of it's still there, and we're gonna try and check it out. We think this is how you get there. We honestly don't really know, but we're gonna try and go this way.
Ow! I actually fell my leg.
You think we went the right way? I can't see anything.
He's been going there burning shit down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be careful, yo, because he's right here.
The group reached the first burned structure. The walls were black, the windows broken, and the smell of old smoke still clung to the air. Every step echoed strangely, like something else was moving with them.
Yeah, so they don't call the cops on you.
Alright.
People have been breaking in cars and shit.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, have a nice night.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Some random guy just came up to us. He's like, yo, what are you guys doing? He thought we were about to break the window to some cars. And we're like, nah, we're trying to go to this abandoned place. And he told us how to get up there. So we're going to the right way now. We were in the wrong spot before. Yeah, this is definitely the way up right here. When we were talking to that guy, he said like 10 people just got arrested here a couple weeks ago. So there might be some cops here. We have no idea. Ooh, look at this. These are stairs.
Nigga, just keep your head down, keep your head down.
I'm just crawling.
What the fuck?
Right on? Ah, shit. Oh, fuck, you scared the shit out of me.
There's bats in there.
Oh, I'm not going in there with that. I don't need this.
There's bats flying everywhere.
Rabies, bro.
They can.
Oh,
They will bite you. They feel like they're
As they moved deeper, ruined stairs and broken floors surrounded them. He noticed how the walls looked twisted and burned, as if someone had tried to hide whatever once lived inside. The silence in the empty rooms felt unnatural.
this is a building that the people tried to burn down a while ago.
Imagine being so stupid to think you can burn down brick. Probably a good, what did you say, Chris, like 30 buildings? Yeah.
I know.
Time to go up the stairs. Those stairs are gonna fall down on you.
The group stopped. The building was huge, half collapsed and completely dead inside. But even in the quiet, he felt watched, like something was waiting behind the dark corners.
Whoever's watching this at home, you guys don't understand how scary this is. We are in an abandoned building that hasn't been touched in like multiple thousands of years. Probably. I don't even know.
This was a school right here.
So today, class, we are learning about G-O-H-O-M-E.
Go home.
Yeah.
So big. Freaking crazy.
Did you know about that?
What is
Do your
it?
followers know about this?
Watch out.
This building looks so weird.
This is scary. This is the one where the floor caved in.
Oh, hell no.
I might try and go over there. That looks crazy.
Every building looked wrong. Ceilings had fallen in, floors had opened into dark holes, and long hallways led to nothing but shadows. One whole roof had caved in, leaving a cold, open space that felt unsafe to even look at.
This one is destroyed.
These are all destroyed.
Yeah. This was like a freaking mini White House or something.
This is broken now.
Oh my god. Holy. Look at that. That's fully caved in there.
Yeah, dude.
Not about to go in there. We normally go in all the buildings and explore them, but a lot.
Then things changed. As they walked past another destroyed building, the woods suddenly went still. No wind, no birds, only their footsteps. They heard people somewhere in the distance, but when they looked around, no one was there. And then the real moment hit.
Oh, it's people, it's people, it's people. It's people.
Wait, Bill, you good?
Hold on, I dropped my phone.
Bill, you good?
Help me, my phone. Help me.
A sharp noise came from the dark trees. It sounded close, too close. His phone slipped, his foot got caught in the fence, and for a second he couldn't move. Fear washed over him as something ran or hit against the trees nearby.
It's my phone. Where's my phone? I got it.
Holy, let's get out of here.
My fucking face
ran right over here, dude.
I know.
You have to help me.
No, I was like trying to go. Like.
Then another sound echoed from the woods. Not wind, not an animal, something heavier. Something is aware of them.
Yeah, let's get one out of here.
I can't walk.
Yeah. Fuck, Juan, we need to run. You gotta go.
No, dude, I can't. I can't remember. I actually can't. I can barely walk. Push back, fell down the hill.
Oh, I didn't.
Dude, it was right behind us. Bro.
It was right behind us. And that wasn't very bad.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was insane. Dude, that was one of the most insane.
So I was going like this to Dylan, right? And my foot got stuck in the fence, so I face planted.
Dude, did it hit the fence?
No, he fucking pushed.
When they finally reached the open trail again, he noticed his jacket was torn. His knee hurt. The group was shaken. He tried to explain the sound, but none of them could agree on what it was. They only knew it was close and it was not human.
Grabbed Dylan fucking like this, like army pushing through, and then my foot got caught on the bottom of the fence, so I face planted through.
Face planted, and then I just jumped over him and got up.
Yeah, like he literally jumped.
Chris is so fast. Chris hit like that. It is so late right now.
It's like, look at the road. What
no
time
one
is it?
here. Like over 1 o'clock. It's like late. Look at me. I'm in the fucking middle of the road. No one is here, bro. We're like in a ghost town, and then look at my jacket. My jacket's broken. I got a broken kneecap, I think. I don't know what's going on with my knee. And I had 2 grown ass.
By the time they got into the car, the base behind them felt even darker, like it didn't want them there. It had waited for them to leave.
We're driving Kyle's car back because he did not want to drive.
You didn't want to
He's
drive?
scared.
He didn't want to drive alone.
He lives right down the street. Yeah, he's terrified right now. He's terrified. And we are going to.
They drove away fast, unsure if the noise in the woods was a person, an animal, or something else still watching from the ruins of the old naval base. With that being said, let's move on to our second footage for the most haunted Appalachian Trail encounters. Case number 2. On August 29th, 2022, he walked into Pocomoke State Forest, Maryland, one of the most haunted forests in the state. He had heard many old stories from the 1800s and early 1900s, but he wanted to see the truth himself. The morning was quiet, cold, and covered in light fog. Only one car was parked far away in the lot. He turned on his camera and started his walk.
En la parte de los 90s para acá y desde los 80s, ¿no? Pero bueno, la que les voy a platicar es, en una ocasión, una pareja de novios estaba estacionada alrededor del bosque de Pocomoke. Entonces estaban escuchando el radio y de repente escucharon un boletín especial que una persona se había escapado de un hospital de Cambridge, Maryland, que es un pueblo que está como a 40 minutos de Pocomoke. tenía problemas mentales. Entonces, pues oyeron el boletín, ahí se quedaron. La novia escucha ruidos en el bosque y le dice al novio. El novio sale a investigar y pues fue asesinado el novio ahí. Y la mujer también fue asesinada. Entonces, pues hay bastantes historias y muchas cosas han pasado en ese...
While walking, he remembered an old story. A young couple parked near the forest. They heard on the radio that a dangerous man had escaped from a hospital in Cambridge. The boyfriend went outside to check a noise and never came back. Both were later found dead. This story stayed in his mind as he stepped deeper into the woods.
Bueno, les comento. Ahorita ya llevo 15 minutos. Empecé a caminar a las 8:45 de la mañana, son las 9. Vean, ya está ya estoy algo adentrado en el bosque en 15 minutos. Todo el bosque está muy denso y no he sentido ninguna sensación rara todavía, a pesar de que estoy en uno de los bosques más embrujados de Maryland, que es el Pocomoke State Forest. Bueno, voy a seguir caminando a ver si es que sucede algún evento raro o si no sucede nada, o si se detecta detecto algún tipo de pues de mala energía, ¿no? Porque pues ya ven, yo creo que a todos nos ha pasado eso, que se detectan las malas energías.
He took the Redford Trail, about 3.1 miles long. At first, the forest looked normal, but after 15 minutes, the trees grew thick and dark. There were no people, no voices, only his footsteps. He said the forest felt different, heavier than others he had visited.
Estaba grabando con mi teléfono. Nomás de repente aventaron algo. No fue de los pinos que cayera algo. Simplemente algo cayó y pues sí me espanté, me saqué de onda, ¿no? Porque estoy bien entrado grabando y nomás de repente un ruido y quedé totalmente...
While filming with his phone, something suddenly fell from above. But there were no branches above him, no pine cones. Nothing could fall, just a loud, hard thud right beside him. He froze. For a moment, he could not move. He said the sound did not belong to the forest.
Por favor, contesten. A los que practican el senderismo, más que nada. ¿Han sentido alguna sensación extraña cuando andan practicando el senderismo o andan explorando? Comenten, por favor. Yo ahorita siento que alguien me sigue, que alguien me vigila, la verdad. Les digo, hace rato algo cayó del árbol. No hay pinos, no hay ramas que puedan caer. Fue un ruido muy ruidoso, valga la redundancia. Bueno, vamos a seguir. Vamos a ver qué encontramos más adelante.
As he kept walking, the air grew heavier. He said he could feel someone behind him, not close, but following. Every few minutes, the trees made soft, shifting sounds, like someone stepping lightly on leaves. He tried to stay calm, but the deeper he walked, the stronger the feeling became.
Definitivamente, sí hay algo en estos bosques, ¿eh? La sensación que he venido sintiendo es muy fuerte. Vengo caminando. Apagué la cámara. Se oyen ruidos extraños. Es imposible que traiga la cámara prendida todo el tiempo porque pues...
He turned off the camera for a while to save battery. When he did, he heard more strange noises, quick light sounds moving through the trees. He said the forest felt alive, and not in a good way.
Ya llevo 25 minutos caminando. Fíjense que sí se siente el ambiente medio pesado, ¿eh? Pero bueno, no voy a dejar de no voy a regresarme, voy a seguir, voy a completar el sendero para seguir con esta exploración. Y pues vamos a ver qué pasa, qué sucede. Y si no sucede nada, pues ya podemos dar nuestra opinión, ¿no? Que no nos sucedió nada a nosotros en el Pocomoke State Forest. Si algo sucede, ojalá lo podamos documentar y dar nuestra experiencia también. Ya llevo caminando 2.6 millas. Creo que llevo como 45 minutos. Déjenme ver. Llevo 1 hora, 1 minuto caminando. Y realmente...
After almost an hour, the forest felt darker, even though it was still morning. He said the energy felt heavy, like the forest did not want him there.
Aquí, enfrente del sendero que hice, hay como una parte, están representando a un pueblo. Y todo, vean cómo está todo antiguo. ¿Sí? Todo esto es antiguo. Bueno, voy a caminar por acá, quédense conmigo para que vean todas estas antigüedades. Vean aquí los baños como eran antes. Ya no están en uso, lógicamente, nada más es para que la gente vea cómo eran los baños de antes. Yo creo que en algunas partes todavía de México o algunas otras partes de México para abajo, en zonas rurales, yo creo han de existir estos baños, ¿no? Ok, me encuentro aquí en el Old Furnace Town. Es la representación de cómo era el pueblo hace muchos años. Todo lo que hay aquí es hacer tejidos, ¿no? Vean todas estas máquinas tan antiguas. Vean todo lo que hay ahí arriba. Aquí hay como unos cuadros para tejer, coser, no sé, pero algo así hice yo en la primaria. Vean nada más todo esto tan antiguo. Es algo realmente padrísimo, todas estas cosas bien conservadas. Pues no sé realmente desde qué año, ¿no? Pero realmente está muy padre todo esto bien conservado. Una vez más les digo.
When he returned to the main area, he reached an old town display, Old Foreigners' Town, a place made of ancient buildings and objects from the 1800s. Inside the schoolhouse, the old heater, the wooden desks, and even books from 1824 and 1837 still sat untouched. The place felt frozen in time. He left the forest before the sun went down, and he knew he would never walk that trail at night. With that being said, let's move on to our third creepiest Appalachian trail encounters. Case number 3. On March 30th, 2009, a group of teenagers went on a weekend trip to the quiet woods near Nassau, New York. The day started peacefully. They parked their van by a small creek, played music, and laughed as the sun began to set behind the trees. Everything felt calm until movement in the forest caught their attention.
Barely.
God, how fucking peaceful
fucking
this
dog
place
keeps
is, man.
Fucking dog keeps screaming. Yeah, what's the matter with you, Walt? Come here. Come here.
You want a little
Why you
nuts
misbehaving?
out, Valley?
Come here.
Get a little creek.
No. Yo. What's the matter with you?
Tubing.
What's the matter with you? Huh?
Yeah, maybe once it gets 10 degrees warmer.
Do some tubing. It's like 50 out.
Down here around this dog pound, we kick it like a bunch of rednecks. Yeah!
Right, drink your own
Drink your Busch Light, smoke your cigarettes.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam, you got any herb, man?
Camel.
No, I don't.
Dude, we ain't got no grass for right now.
Oh, he's still bumming him out.
Only to me.
Oh yeah, I owe you like 8 or 9.
From the edge of the trees, a dark shape appeared. It was large, covered in thick hair, and moved with a strange, heavy grace. At first, it stood upright like a man, but the longer they watched, the clearer it became that this was not human.
From last night.
you say? Like the horseshoe pit's out?
Yeah, it's like
Yo,
someone
you see that?
getting
Yo,
busy.
fellas. Yo, what? Yo, look. Holy shit. Look over there, dude. Yo, look over there.
The creature suddenly began to move fast, almost gliding across the ground. Its limbs were long and powerful, its body low and wide. The sound of snapping branches filled the air as panic spread among the group.
What? Yo, what's it? Yo! You see that? Is that it?
Hello?
Yo, you see that, dude? Look! Yo, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, go.
The camera shook violently as they ran toward their van, the lens catching flashes of trees and shadows. In the chaos, one last glimpse revealed the creature turning its head, its dark eyes reflecting the faint light before it disappeared into the woods.
Go. Get the fuck out. Come on.
What the?
When the video ended, only silence remained. The teens never returned to that forest again. Whatever they saw in Nassau that day looked human, but there was something ancient and wild in the way it moved, something that didn't belong in the world they knew. With that being said, let's move on to our fourth Appalachian Trail encounter. Case number 4. On April 7th, 2024, a YouTuber named Groovy Gavin entered the Appalachian Mountains, also known as the Smoky Mountains, hoping to uncover the truth behind the strange stories spreading across TikTok, tales of missing people, eerie whistles and shadowy figures deep in the woods.
They heard multiple terrifying screams.
Little boy screamed. The father knew he saw this dirty man from where the sound of the little boy. He referred to him as disheveled, and the guy ran.
Which literally gives me goosebumps right now. That's a real story, and we hear people talking about screams in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yep.
So that correlates really well, and that's honestly so terrifying. That way? Yeah. All right, Arzu, don't spook me like that, buddy. Dude, I'm actually scared of feral people now. I'm guessing these footprints of shoes are not feral people. I don't think they would have shoes. All right, let's keep going down the path. I don't know, my friend Tommy even told me a story. I'll probably put the clip in real quick.
I've heard stories from people who go camping, and instead of their campsites, they go to go fish or whatever. They come back, their campsite is now occupied by...
He first looked into a real case of a 6-year-old boy who went missing in the same park. Despite hundreds of searches, no trace of the child was ever found. Witnesses said they heard terrified screams and saw a dirty, wild-looking man running from the area. The forest suddenly didn't feel empty anymore. It felt watched.
All right, I say we go somewhere deep in the forest, search for skinwalkers. Oh my gosh, this looks like where I would get jumped by a skinwalker. So there's a few things that you're never supposed to do, especially in these areas. Just 1, say its name, skinwalker. 2, whistle. Let's play it like the penis game. Before we call the skinwalkers to our current location. Skinwalker. Skinwalker. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, Upside. Upside is a free app where you can earn money just from using it. Last time we called for skinwalkers, we literally heard a terrifying scream. It's not like these other things where you get points or something. You literally get the hard cash back. But quickly, I'm gonna show you how Upside works. You just open the app, put in your card, and it will show you where you can earn money. This gas station is literally one of the hundreds of thousands of...
Later that night, while walking deeper into the woods, Gavin began hearing soft cracks and heavy breathing coming from the trees. He tried to laugh it off, but his voice trembled. The deeper he went, the darker and quieter the forest became, until even the sound of the wind disappeared.
Hello? My light's freaking out. My light's going on and off. Bro. My light's freaking out, bro. Look at it, it's flickering. Hello? Hello? Dude, I'm fucking shaking. Hello? Bro, I gotta figure it out now. Yo!
Inside an abandoned mountain house, his flashlight began flickering on its own. The beam danced across the walls, lighting up broken windows and dark corners. He whispered into the silence, but no voice answered. Only footsteps, slow and heavy, echoed from somewhere upstairs.
There's someone 100% in there. There's someone in there. I think so. Dude, I heard Dad's fucking footsteps. You should get in the car.
Probably. It's like a feral.
Dude, I'm spooked right now. I don't, a part of me does not want to leave though. If you're just a normal dude, I'd love to say hello, to know you're not a ghost trying to kill us. Dude, but how did we looked in every room? Bro, that literally could have been feral people.
I mean, bro, think about it. This would be the perfect place. There's literally shelter for them.
We now knew for sure something weird was going on, but we still didn't know what it was, or even get to use the ghost equipment. I couldn't leave here without answers, so we went to a different abandoned house much further away so we would be safe to try one.
Panic set in as he realized someone or something was moving inside the house. The sound of wood creaking grew louder, closer, until he ran out into the cold night air, his camera shaking.
Crazy.
Hey, don't touch me there, buddy.
Bro just grabbed you.
For real.
This guy's handsy. Oh, that means there's multiple, bro. No way he reached over there from that step. That was kind of crazy. Let me get in there. And it just doesn't want to stop. All right, mate. Are you good?
I could have swore I heard something move in the bush.
I'm going to the front of the house now.
Even after leaving, his flashlight turned on by itself again, as if something unseen had followed. Gavin later admitted that he wasn't sure what he encountered that night, a ghost, a skinwalker, or something feral living deep in the mountains. Whatever it was, that night proved one thing. Some parts of the Appalachian Mountains are better left unexplored. Moving on to our fifth encounter. Case number 5. In January 2022, late at night, a young woman walked her dog through a quiet forest path. It was a place she had been many times. The wind was still. The trees didn't move. Everything felt normal. She held her phone in one hand and slowly turned the camera to the side, just to show the path.
Come on, Bruce. What's up?
Then something changed. The dog froze. Its ears were up. It stared into the trees with its back hair raised. He didn't know what was wrong, but the dog knew. It wouldn't move forward. The girl didn't notice it yet, but right next to a tree, in the deep dark, there was something tall, thin, and still. It didn't look like a person.
Come on. Come on. Oi.
The shape stood there, watching. Its face was hard to see, but the darkness around it seemed strange. Too quiet, too empty. It wore something dark, blending into the trees. He felt his heart race while watching the footage. The girl called the dog forward. She didn't know what was near her.
Come on. Bruce. Come on.
She moved the camera again, but the figure was gone. Just trees and darkness now. Nothing is standing there anymore. They kept walking, but that forest didn't feel safe anymore. After watching that video, he knew something was out there that night, and it was watching her. These eerie encounters remind us that nature holds secrets we may never fully understand. Whether it's strange creatures, haunting noises, or unseen watchers, some trails are better left unexplored. That brings us to our last footage from the Appalachian Trail encounter. Case number 6. He went out for a simple, quiet stealth camp in Wales. It was the evening of September 3rd, 2025, and he only wanted one calm night in his bivy bag. But the night slowly turned strange, then frightening.
Even though it might spoil the idea of just spending a basic, rustic, simple night out in the bivy bag, that at this point in the evening I was quite disappointed because I'd fetched my little camping stool out that I'd hoped to sit on in front of the camera and just record loads of extra videos to the camera and bonus content and member exclusive stuff, all that sort of stuff. And of course, because the grass cover was so low and I had to be so quiet, I just got absolutely zero of my planned filming done. Typically, once I thought the coast was clear, I made a run for it through the long grass and came practically face to face with a dog walker. Well, I couldn't have timed that.
At first, he set up in long grass, almost hidden, and tried to stay low because people and dog walkers were nearby. He planned to rest and record some videos, but the place already felt a little wrong.
This is probably the world's worst camera angle, but I've got to say, it feels nice to be in the bivy bag. It's really warm in here still at the moment, so I'll open up a little bit more of my ventilation, but it's just so low to the ground, I suddenly feel like I'm invisible again, and I absolutely love this. As many of you know if you've watched my other videos, just so cozy, and suddenly you just something as simple and low profile as this, you feel like you're inside a lot more than when you're lying on top of it. Plane going overhead? At least I hope that's what it is. Ooh. I don't know if you can tell, my friends, but it's actually very slightly drizzling. I put the camera near the...
As he lay inside the bivy, light rain began to fall. The soft sound of drizzle felt calm for a moment, but then, in the dark, he thought he saw something like a small flash, almost like a tiny firefly. He stayed silent.
Like the bivvy, at least. With rain in the air and the darkness truly upon us, at this point, I just assumed that my night was over, so slightly disappointed that I hadn't got any decent footage recorded to camera, I set out to go to sleep. I might be going absolutely mad here. I swear there's been like a firefly. I'm gonna shut up. I can hear... I think I can hear footsteps. I can't... I am keeping an extreme low profile right now. I think that the laser was coming from the far side of the trees, but I'm not 100%. I don't think it was actually aimed at me. I think it was just shining a laser for the sake of it.
A few minutes later, he heard what sounded like footsteps outside the bivy, moving through the grass. He stopped breathing for a moment, trying to listen. Then he saw a laser light pass through the trees. He was not sure if it was pointed at him, but it was close enough to awaken his fear.
But to be honest, it's been quiet for about 10 minutes now, so I'm not too worried.
It became quiet again for about 10 minutes, but the silence made it worse. The dark around him felt heavier. Then the true horror hit. A bright phone light suddenly shone right into his tiny, hidden space. Someone was standing right next to his bivy, close enough to touch it. He opened his eyes, and all he could say was, "There's a dog in here." It was the first thing that came to his mind.
There's a dog in here! Here's that footage slowed down because I got such a poor quality view of the situation as I basically went from asleep to the most awake I've ever been in my life in the space of 1 second. When they were running away, I think it was a phone light rather than a proper flashlight of any kind. And I don't know if those lasers are one single tool or some sort of surveillance kit or something, I don't know. But I'm sure after I shouted, "There's a dog in here," which was the only thing I could think of in the heat of the moment, I'm sure you can hear a little exclamation from them, just a little "Ruh!" as they were legging it. I'm going to play the audio from the immediate aftermath now. A couple of things to note: that there may be some muted moments because I never ever swear in videos, and that was a moment that really pushed me to the edge. And also, I thought it was amusing to note, for me at least, that
he heard the intruder gasp a small sound, a short shocked noise, and then they ran away fast through the grass.
Whereas when I've seen torches in the distance and felt safer, I've been able to do recording and do a bit more talking to make it more dramatic for YouTube. Whereas in this case, because I felt that it was immediate danger, I've practically entirely stopped breathing at moments, never mind talking away to the camera.
Right after they fled, he tried to speak, but he was shaking. Some of his words were muttered or silent because he was trying not to panic. He then found that something had been taken from his camp, and he packed everything in less than 2 minutes. He left the area at once, walking fast through the dark, heart still racing from the moment the stranger's light hit him in that small, hidden space.
Once I'd found my boots, I felt a little safer, but I immediately started to break down the campsite. One of the benefits of such a simple setup is that it took me literally less than 2 minutes to have everything shoved in my backpack and for me to...
That night, he learned that stealth camping can feel peaceful until someone walks right up to you in the dark without a word. For more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video. Comment below which case you find the most horrifying. Don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. Stay safe out there.